Welcome to Everything Reviewed with James Canoop. My name's James Canoop, and on this channel we review everything, from some things to other things. It's all over the place. Today, I thought we would review the recipe book, the original White House book of 1887, the 1887 edition, and I thought, I don't want to get too political on my first review, but most of these people are dead, and therefore their policies do not affect us too much anymore. Today we are going to review the recipe for coffee. It's just called coffee. And this one's a little different than what you might be used to at home, because it involves it says 1 coffee cup full of ground coffee. So I don't know what size you have at home. I used this size. It's kind of the medium size coffee, and I filled it with coffee. And you also need 1 egg. The egg part is kind of surprising, but we'll see how it goes. And water. You need water. So I've boiled water in here. Okay. 1 full coffee cup of ground coffee, stirred with 1 egg and the shell. So we're going to put the coffee in here. We're going to put the egg in there, and I guess just crush it and stir it around like this. And you can get a close up here if you want. It's starting to get a consistency like potting soil, perhaps, in your garden if you are a gardener. Now that we have this stirred together, it says to add half cupful of cold water. So that's what we have here, maybe a little bit less. Half cupful, something like that. And continue to stir. So now it's like putting soil that got rained on. Now it says to put it in the coffee boiler, which I don't have, so I'm going to put it in a pot. Right, yeah. Ooh, doesn't that look like something you want to drink when you're at the White House? Sorry about that. Hello, madam. We have good coffee for you. Hurt my thumb a little bit. Okay. Now it says to pour onto it a quart of boiling water, which is what I have here. 1 quart of boiling water. It was boiled a little bit ago. It should still be good. So I'm going to pour that onto it. Just like the president likes it. And then boil it. So I guess turn on that and let it boil. It says put it in the coffee boiler and pour onto it a quart of boiling water. As it rises and begins to boil, I thought it was already boiling. Stir it down with a silver spoon. I don't know if our silverware is silver, but boil hard for 10 or 12 minutes. So apparently not 11, 10 or 12. And so we'll do that, and we'll check back in at that time in 10 or 12 minutes. We'll see you then, not 11. Well, our coffee has been boiling now for 10 minutes. So let's grab this book. It says remove from the fire. So we'll turn the fire off. And pour out a cupful of coffee. So we want to take out a cupful of coffee. And then it says, then pour back into the coffee pot. So Maybe that's just to warm up the cup. I don't know, but back in we go. Okay, a little magic step. Place it on the back of the stove or the range. Okay. Where it will keep hot and not boil. It will settle in about 5 minutes. So we will wait 5 more minutes now. Okay, so I realized that I was supposed to take a cup out of here to settle for 5 minutes. Well, this also settled, but that's okay. I'm just going to pour this into the coffee pot, which I'm going to use the French press. And I'm going to pour it in there. Okay, as you can see, we've got a lot of grounds and eggshells still there, but mostly it stayed in there, and we just got a little bit in there, which I will sift out with my coffee French press sifter. Okay, and then we'll take this to the table. Okay, let's see, send to the table, hot, serve with good cream and sugar. Okay. So far, it looks like a good color. I don't smell the egg. So cream. And 1 lump of sugar. And stir that in. Usually you would already have it stirred before you offered it to the president. And I'm going to think very presidential thoughts now. Freedom. That's not a bad cup of coffee. Liberty, justice, hamburger. And that's all for Everything Reviewed today with James Knoop. I'm James Knoop. Thank you. Well, good morning and welcome to Everything Reviewed with James Knoop. Today I'm going to, for my first review, excuse me, my daughter pooped.